They all love the story till they end it. Yeah. They fake smile and I'm wild and they talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing your lies, let the circus begin. Yeah. You love to hate me, that's the symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. 304, always frontin' like she real online, but in person silent, not a bar, not a line. Kinda think she slick, but he copy my weight. Whole squad of clowns, y'all belong in a cave. Let me throw shade, but still watch my views. Smiles fade, happy but misery ooze. Don't be too slow, still tryna keep pace. All of y'all mad cause I won't play fake. Yeah. Keep talking, I hit off. I'm the headline, you the rumor mill. I drop facts, y'all just pop them pills. They wanna be me but can't take the fire. I spit real bars, you just chase desire. Every post you make got me in your head. Rent-free living, you're the walking dead. Keep that shade, I convert to light. You bark online, but you quiet on sight. Fake smile and I'm wild and they talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing May's lies, let the circus begin. Yeah, you love to hate me, that's a symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. Yeah. Don't need no crew, on my own protection. Truth hit deep like a resurrection. Keep my name in your mouth, that's promotion. While I'm moving light waves, all motion. All motion. Yeah. Yeah, you scream loyalty, but your vibe say fraud. Keep your fake praise, I'm tight with God. When I step in, tension rise in the air. They mad, I'm the truth, they just can't compare. So talk your talk, but remember this fact. You love to hate me, but you still coming back. Yeah.
Hey,
Keep smiling fake. I
hey,
see you
hey,
doing it.
everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? It's a wacky Wednesday, or, well, that didn't work out Wednesday, if you will. How's everybody doing? Is Tibby still live? I figured she's doing a marathon because she was live at like when I scheduled it, I think around 9. She was still live. I was still listening. Um, And then I went over to check out oh, she is still live. I went over to check out the, Temptation Island reunion because it was on YouTube tonight. So I went over and checked that out. Of course, they didn't get to the people that I was interested in. I was more interested in, like, the Jack and Shy story of it, and I guess that's gonna be on part 2. She's still live, I think. Oh, is she not live? Okay, so she's not live anymore, right? It's not showing her. Oh, okay, once I click on hers. That's okay. That's all right. You know how Tibby is. Tibby will do a whole marathon, honey. She'll be on there probably when I get off here. I'll probably be sending y'all over there to her once I'm done. Something happened. What happened? If you're over on Facebook, come on over, click the out of the live that you're in and scroll to the top of the page. Click that link, come on over. Enter the live chat at your own risk. If you see someone or something that you don't like, all you have to do is block them, give them the boot. Unless you want to tussle, squabble a little bit, but I'm not the referee. So if you get aggravating, annoying, or I just want to, for no, it doesn't even have to be related to squabbling. Um, yeah, Timmy's doing a marathon, so she's good. Like I said, I'll probably be sending y'all back over there later. Oh no, Lindsay. Oh, I'm glad they were. Prayers for a good recovery. You got to be at the airport at 5 a.m. Oh no. Shout out to Nicholas for that super chat. I love you, Connie, and a genuine nurse, unlike SpongeBob. LOL. Somebody came in here the other night, and I didn't even recognize the account, and they said um, that people were congratulating him that he was a nurse now or something, and I was like, "Are they trolling me?" Um, yeah, Mimi, she's been live for a while. I was over there for a long time. Like I said, then I went over because I was getting off work, so I was driving home, and I was listening to her while I was driving home. So she's been on since at least 7, like right after. I think because um I didn't have to give a report on very many, so I was out of there by like 7:05 tonight. So I got in my car. I think it was about 7:10, and she was on, and I was listening. And then when I scheduled this live, I was still over there. It was like 9, And then I went once I had to schedule it and set it up and everything, then I went over to the Temptation Island reunion so I could see that. He's calling himself a nurse now. Well, I mean, he does have scrubs, so but yeah, I didn't think he graduated. Well, he's still not. I mean, he can call himself a graduate nurse, but he's not. I guess I'm registered, so I guess he's not truly like he hasn't passed state boards yet. He still has to pass the state boards. So, yeah. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay, let me know we missed each other and hype the video up. You can hype the video up on YouTube on the replay or any of the videos in the video tab. Also, hit the thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're in the chat, you can just hit the X. If you're on YouTube in the chat, you can hit the X on the right hand side and you'll be able to see it. If not, and you're on YouTube, it'll be right under the video. That's crazy. He's calling himself a nurse now. I just wonder who that was. I can't remember who it was that came in here and said that. I don't recall remembering the name. That's why I was like, is that you, SpongeBob? Shout out to Tanya for the gift. Thank you, Tanya, for the laughing disco. Lindsay, right? Shout out to Kimberly for the happy poop. Shout out to everybody that has sent gifts. Let me unpin this. There we go. All right, Facebook, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Bye. Shout out to Patricia for the floating heart. Right, yeah, he still has to pass his boards. I was trying to think because normally I would just say graduate nurse, not a registered nurse. But with LPN, I guess he's not a licensed practical nurse yet. He's just a graduate nurse. If he graduated, I don't know. They're saying he did, so I have no idea. He off that wall. He's off that twatter. Shout out to Mosley for sending the clapping seal. Thank you so much. Thank you guys all for the gifts. Out of the hospital today from surgery after 10 days. Have missed you guys. Oh, we missed you. I'm glad that you're out of the hospital. Prayers for a continued recovery. Shout out to China who sent that 100. All right, let's see what's been going on today. Shout out to everybody over on Kick. Hey, hey, Sharita. Hey, boss lady. All right. Sometimes I forget that I'm streaming on Kick also, so I have to remind myself, like, go over and check in because I don't ever want anybody to think I'm, like, ignoring them because I appreciate everybody, whether you're watching on Kick or YouTube or you tune in on Facebook at first and then come join us. I appreciate all you guys. All right, let's see here. I will get into it. What it do, G Linda? Rats and roaches. Rats and roaches is the name of today's live. Well, I saw there was a page on Facebook posting, and I don't know if I thought it was like a tea page or like a parody page or something like that for Miss Netta. And she had said something about cooking or something, and somebody said something about the roaches, and then they responded in the comments and was like, "How long ago has that been?" And I was looking at that and I'm like, "Is that really her, or is that like somebody trolling as her?" I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, the Viking tea room. So once you graduate, then you have to go through the process of getting your fingerprints, getting your background check, and getting everything from the school in order to be able to go take the state boards. And then once you have all of that stuff, you have to get a passport photo, fingerprints, background check. Like you have to do all these things, and then you have to get the I don't it's a transcript, and then there's some other kind of form you have to get, and then all of that gets sent and you're able to then they'll tell you like, okay, now you can go set up a test date. You have to kind of wait. I think my wait I was one of the first people to test out of my graduating class because I wanted to get it over with. And a lot of people were like, "Oh, I need more time to study, more time to study." And I was like, "Hell no, like I need to get my ass in there as soon as possible." So I'm fresh. So like I was given my test, like my ability to do my test at 6 weeks. And then I scheduled it. Or no, I might have been given it at like 4 weeks and scheduled it 2 weeks out. So I ended up being like only 6 weeks out of school before I took my NCLEX. And I passed it on the first try, thank God. Cuz it clicks off like I think 75 is the least you can have, and then back when we took it, I think it was like 240 some questions. I think it's lower now. But basically it goes on like whether you're above the pass line or below the line. So if you go to 75 questions and you're not quite at the passing, they'll keep giving you more questions. And then I think I only did 91 questions and then I passed. It shut off. And I was like, oh, yes. But those 91 questions felt like 391. I'll tell you that. Shout out to Butterfly for that happy poop. It's a lot. NCLEX is a lot for sure.
I'm lonely.
Hey, hey.
I know. Mrs. Lonely. I'm so lonely.
Oh, God.
Mrs. Lonely. It's so sad how lonely I am.
Not lonely. She ain't lonely. That man goes everywhere.
Everybody on Facebook, bring your hating asses over to
Hi.
YouTube. Bye.
Yo, you like
Facebook.
that? You like the thumbnail pic, Yo?
No.
Vienna sausages. Somebody said that she was eating Vienna sausage and protein chips or something. Blech.
No.
That does not sound good.
Anywho.
Yes, Lamb. Yes.
Any freaking who.
I'm gonna pin that.
It's been hard working at the arcade.
Oh God. I thought they said. First off, I thought they said game room. When they said game room, I wasn't thinking. Shout out to Kels. When they say game room, I'm not thinking of like an arcade for kids. I was thinking of like game room, like dice, cards, stuff like that. Maybe have the wrong impression of what people were saying. Shout out to Tiffany. Thank you for the gift. But yeah, when she says arcade, I'm like, arcade. Yes, Kel. So much sodium.
You know?
Right, Colette. But he still has to take
Hard as
skateboard.
hell.
Shout out to Tiffany. Yeah, and nasty.
I see you.
Yeah, Big Mo. We've seen some of
Hey.
No, now.
We've seen some of her choices of what she's eaten.
Because ain't nobody else bored.
Nobody else is bored. Yes, Kels. Can't say too much, but I don't eat Vienna sausage. Hey, Krista.
Who want to get blocked today? Who want to get blocked today?
I don't know if she's still out of town or not. I have no idea. I mean, I don't know if she's sitting in her place or if that's like another hotel. I'm not sure. Hey, Nikki. Yes, Lita.
Hey, NATO.
Kat is in the comments telling her to block her.
She said, I'll just make another page.
I just don't
Now
know.
she's trying to be a troll.
That part, Kels.
She funny.
Like, it's every time. But I will say, like, when she was trying to teach people how to go live and stuff, she would always tell them, like, every time she'd be like, you know, when you sit down to eat lunch, like, go live. When you sit down to do dinner, go live. It's like, damn, don't be telling them to go live every time they eat. Shit. Every time, Shell. And she always says the same thing, that she hasn't eat all day. Shout out to Ona. Hey, Outlaws and Connie, pray for me. It's been an emotional roller coaster for me lately the last few days. Prayers for you always, Ona. I hope that everything works out. I know it's so cliche to say, but like the best is yet to come. I truly believe that for everybody. Shout out to you for that. Hey, Blicky.
In that arcade security.
Every time.
It's called Arcadia.
Yeah, Chris.
Traveling arcade agency. security guard.
Oh yeah. But Blicky, maybe I'm confused is what I was saying. Like when you said game room, I think you said game room. I wasn't thinking like a kiddie arcade. I was thinking like grown people game room. So maybe I'm thinking of it wrong. But yeah, I knew you said you got Blicky says, I got the tea on that. My source is official and from her neck of the woods. I will be live tomorrow to spill it. And we will be waiting on you to spill it. But no, I'm not saying I doubt your source. I just was confused because she keeps saying arcade. And I know you specifically said, I'm pretty sure you said game room. So I feel like that's a little different. And she's trying to play off like, oh yeah, I was the security guard at an arcade, like just trying to play it off to where Bay Gang is like, oh yeah, that's stupid. Why would they even say that? She knows what she's doing. Hey Diane, unblock people because I know for sure I was blocked. She needs views, but she's boring as fuck. Yeah, at one point, Miss Love, she just like not long ago, maybe a week and a half ago, 2 weeks or something, she was going to unblock everyone and she was discussing it on live and then all of a sudden she decided I guess not to unblock them. um so yeah, she's done, she's done it before. It's always block, unblock, block, unblock. Right, thank you, Blicky. And I feel like she's doing that on purpose to make it sound less credible by saying like, oh, it's an arcade, it's an arcade, like we know what's up. Shout out to Butterfly for the gift. Thank you, Butterfly Kisses, for the laughing disco. Yeah, she's making it sound like she was at the freaking arcade at the mall being the security guard. Like that's not the vibe. No, Wanda, this is from today.
I'm top flight security of the world, Craig.
Kelsey.
Y'all didn't know that? Security.
No.
Traveling Carnival, no.
Dude, just call me, babe.
Shout out to Silly Rabbit for the sunshine.
You fucking sicko.
Hey,
Yeah, she's
Maria.
doing that on purpose. Dawn, that part. Maybe that's what she's thinking. Maybe a kid's arcade she'd like better.
Where
Right,
did she
Lotta?
even get that from? Like,
Shout out to Butterfly.
That I work in the arcade because I do,
Yeah.
girl. I'm top flight security of the arcade. Duh. Cat
Okay.
didn't have-
Shout out to Keisha for the
Jeez.
what was that? Dang, it disappeared so fast. Shout out to Keisha for the trophy
didn't know?
cake. Right,
I ju-
mostly.
I'm more focused on you eating those Vienna sausages right now.
Oh, I
Ma'am,
bet you
I'm
are.
telling you. Tear 'em up. I'm finna get another.
Not her saying she was focused on them Vienna sausages. Shout out to Butterfly for the GG. Yeah, that's
Bag
crazy.
of protein chips. I'm hungry. This is gonna be dinner.
Hey, Charity. Oh, I didn't
I'm gonna
see
They're
eat.
not salty to you?
Hold on one
They
second.
are, but
Mm.
oh well.
Hold on one second. I got Nicholas. I got Ona. I got Butterfly Silly, Butterfly Keisha, Butterfly. I don't see her showing up. Maybe they haven't shown up yet, Charity, because they're not showing up on my end yet. I know it took a while. Excuse me. It took a while for Colette's to show up on our end. So maybe that's what it is. Because I wouldn't ignore you on purpose. You know that. Shout out to Spencer for the goat trophy. But yeah, I haven't seen him yet. You said you sent a couple gifts. So it might be like Colette where it takes a while. But I see you, Charity. You're not invisible. Shout out to Butterfly for the 100.
It's my dinner. You know. This is all they feed me at the arcade.
Oh, Jesus. Shout out to Lady Reese for the floating heart.
Quest chips and Vienna sausages. Coming right on up. Hey, y'all act like this. Right here.
Girl, it's still a bag of chips. Like, come on now. That's the serving size. It's protein chips. They're giving you a certain serving size. Oh, she don't get it, does she? Shout out to Marcy. Oh, I thought that was a gift. See I thought that was the gift. I said Marcy. Shout out to Lady Reese. It all went together. And shout out to Butterfly again. It does go by fast, Charity.
No, you're not.
So because there's only a few chips in a bag, it's okay if she eats 2 or 3 bags. It will be tomorrow early evening. Okay, well we're going to be excuse me, we're going to be holding you to that. Excuse me. Shout out to Butterfly for the star.
Let me motherfucking eat too much dip.
Shout out to Angie for the happy poop.
Because this arcade has got to be watched.
Yeah, remember when she wanted to be security if she could drive around? Um, Shout out to Mostly Heart. Thank you. That's how you know there's truth to it. She's talking about it way too much. Yes. And making like jokes that are not even funny. Oh no. Lindsay, that's so sad. 2 officers arrested. Oh my goodness, I'll have to look that up. I saw there was a little girl. Did you see where they are? If you have a Hyundai SUV, I can't remember, Palisade. I think it was the Hyundai Palisade. They're recalling like 17, I want to say 17,000 vehicles or something because of that little girl. I guess there's automatic seats in the back. If they censor somebody there, they won't fold down, but she was said it's so tiny that the button got hit and the seat folded down on top of her, and sadly she lost her life. It was a little girl. I saw that yesterday. Goodness. Shout out to Trish for the floating heart. Shout out to Keisha. Hey, Outlaws. I'm just getting here, but glad I caught you live, Connie the GOAT. I'm glad you're here, Keisha. Shout out to you for that super chat. I will be for sure. Was going to do it today. Was so weak and slept all day. Well, I hope you feel better.
You know, they got somebody who's got the inside of my life. And
Damn, I didn't know she talks about it this much. Shout out to Trish for the 100.
they're telling them all the deets. You know? They got an informant.
An informant.
Can't get past
Oh shit, not an
the
informant.
bag of chips that got 3 chips in it.
Shout out to Angie. Mary said, I'm still focusing on the chips not having anything in them. Yes, prayers to hope.
Right.
Right, Lauren? She gives it
Bill.
away.
I do need energy to run the arcade.
Shut up.
Yeah. I'm the top flight screw to the world.
First off, nobody said arcade. Nobody said you ran the shit. Shout out to Butterfly. Hey, Puka. You, yes, hit that like button.
Craig. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, pretty Nelly. Yes. I gotta run that arcade, girl.
Ooh, Cat just told on herself.
What'd she say?
She said it was her.
Not Nelly, not Pretty Nelly or Pretty Chanel being up in there again. Shout out to Butterfly for the flower.
Telling them people my business. I'm
Mm-hmm.
the best
Shout out to Roberta for
there
the
was
floating
to
heart.
do it. When it comes to arcade security, oh, I'm the best. I travel all over the world doing it. They pay me to go place to place to place. You never know where I'll be next.
They watching you. That doesn't make any sense. What? There's an arcade here in SD.
There's what?
There's actually an arcade here in SD. It's near the
Oh
beach.
my God! Maybe they'll station me there.
I'll meet you there, but what?
I gotta have my security vest on and my pyum pyum pyum.
Hold on.
I'm
What the
scared.
pew?
Green eyed, there's just two. So there's Nellie Chanel, which is Ivan's baby mama, who used to be in a relationship with Ivan and Maybay at one point as a poly with them when they had poly girlfriends. That is Nellie Chanel. Pretty Chanel, which is just what we're calling them because of their names on here. Pretty Chanel is one of Maybay's potential poly princesses that has been against her, for her, against her, for her. We never know. Link me, we can say it now. Okay. Talking about it a lot. All right, this link is for Blicky, y'all. I think they're thinking you're that it was purple under the page, maybe. Sounds like she travels with the county fair. Jesus. Y'all are too funny. Yeah, me either, Shonda. And the way that maybe was like, let me tell y'all the tea. And then Pretty Chanel in the comments was like, no, don't tell them. Now, she could have just been saying that. Like, don't tell them, just not to tell anything. It could have been completely innocent, just a coincidence that she said don't tell them. Or maybe they did see each other. Maybe they did say she was going around Texas. So who knows? I mean, they've met before. Shout out to Roberta as well. But she is talking about this shit a lot. I'm going to play this until Bleaky gets up here.
I'm a security guard. I gotta carry a pum pum.
Girl, not all security guards carry a freaking pum pum. Shout out to Butterfly for the gift. Thank you.
Hi, Mary R. King Taco. Trust is shocked it.
Believe it? You must be the slow motherfucker because y'all
Yeah,
the ones that are saying this shit.
Yes, no one in here believes this shit at all.
We're going by what the fuck you motherfuckers say.
Well, no, just one. Just one MFer, damn it. My friend. Hey, girl.
Hey, boo, I'm here. Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right, I'm here. So, listen. So I couldn't wait till tomorrow, and you know who better to do it than on a goats plant panel, right?
Know it.
So, exactly.
You there? Oh, she cut out. Dang, no, she cut out. She'll come back up. Drop it again for her. Shout out to TGK for the super sticker. Shout out to Christine, member for 9 months. 2 more months and she'll be back up to 300. Shout out to you for that. I dropped it again so she can come back up. Girl, come back. Let me X this out. Maybe turn your Wi-Fi off. Sometimes that's a problem. Like if you don't have your Wi-Fi off, it'll keep cutting you out. Cliffhanger. We don't know where Whitney is. Hanging out with her new girlfriend, maybe? Whitney, where you at? We need a life update, Whitney. Shout out to Hope. Need a life update. May acts like she's got the munchies. Mm-mm. Yeah, she is vlogs. Where'd she go? I wonder if her phone died. Because I don't even see her commenting. So maybe her phone died. No, Jen. No. She can carry in her house. Like she can have a weapon in her house, but she can't carry. Okay, let me drop it. Oh, it dropped you. I don't know why it does that. Like I said, if you can hear me, maybe try to turn off your Wi-Fi. Sometimes the Wi-Fi will do that. I dropped it. That's just how my bae eats, unfortunately. She was nodding off the other night. I mean, and like I said, it was so, I call it nodding off because it happened so fast. She literally was talking and then boom, we need another exit interview. Oh, she's probably done with our asses. Maybe I called Whitney on live today and she didn't answer. So we're just waiting on Blakey to come up, y'all. Too many carbs will have you dumping like, well, she dumps all the time. Now, it seemed like Kat was like, in my opinion, I feel like Kat was trying to, hey, Blicky, kind of cover for her. Hey,
Hey, boo, I'm back. So let me say it quick so that this thing don't drop me again, because you know Restream be bugging. So
yeah,
it wasn't a kitty spot. And maybe they know it wasn't a kitty spot. It was like one of them illegal like gambling places, you know, where the old folks go when they get their check and they like to
yes.
spend their money and stuff like that. That's what it was. And she's no longer working.
They gonna drop her again. You there? You there? Hello. I can't hear her, so if you guys can hear her, I can't. Shout out to Brenda for the sunshine. Hey, hey. It kicked you. It's still showing you up here to me. Well, that's okay. So it's like an old folks home, or not an old folks home. It's like a let me get you. Yeah, there you go. It is. There we go. So she's basically with Maybe saying it is like an arcade. That's why I say when she keeps saying arcade over and over again, it's like, come on, Maybe, we know that's not what they were saying. Exactly what I said. I did. I dropped it again. Exactly what I was thinking. It is for grown people. It is a spot where they can go in there, gamble, they get their check and stuff, and not an arcade, not a kiddie thing, not they're not in there playing pinball and shit. Yeah, it's a gambling hall. It's a game room. Hope. There are people that travel to cities and set up high stakes card games and hotels also. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. They call that the tap. She was a security guard. You guys remember the video where she's sitting in a car and we can hear the music from the club in the background, or what we think is the club in the background? And she's sitting in the car. It was only like a 3-minute video. And then all of a sudden she gets out of the car and she gets right up to the door and she shuts the video off. That was there, right? Hey, Blicky.
R- Hey, boo. Yes. So I know this. I know Restream is tripping. So I know I ain't gonna be up here long. Yes. So that's exactly what it is, and that's why she keeps saying, "Oh, the arcade," making little wordplay. You know how she do, try to throw people off. And my source is from Texas, born and raised
Oh, Restream,
in
you're
Texas.
killing the vibe. Restream's killing the vibe. Pissing me off. I'm about to call her. Call her. Call her on the phone. Hold on. Put it on this.
Let me call her. See if that'll work.
You know that's what I was gonna do too, right? I was trying to call you. It's okay, just put me on speaker. Yes, that's exactly what it was, Connie. An illegal gambling hall, and apparently they got shut down. They got raided and shut down, and that's why she's not working there no more. So, all that old top flight security world, you was top flight, and y'all got raided, Craig.
Oh, damn.
Exactly. So cut it out. And if she need me to tell more, my sources ready, and I can tell more. Okay.
And you're going to be live tomorrow to talk about this, right?
Yes, we will. Okay. I'll be out at 2:30. I'll be back by 3 because it's really, really brief. And I'm gonna wait till everybody gets in. So maybe like around like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I'm hitting that button.
Okay. Well, we'll be waiting. Thank you, Blakey.
Thank you, Bo.
Bye. All right. Well, there you heard it. So you have to, I know I'm going to be tuning in. Two Girls, One Mic. If you don't know their new page, it is shared on like my post here on YouTube. It's shared there. And I'm sure she'll go live on the other page.
But definitely check out that backup page, because I think they can get the subs and the watch hours way before July if they're using that backup page. So that's what I'm hoping for them, is they can get that backup page up and running. We can get those 1K subs and get those watch hours. So definitely check it out tomorrow. Blicky will be live and let us know some more. So basically the rundown is maybe she's trying to play it off like, oh, like, because it doesn't sound as believable, right? If she says, oh yeah, now they're saying I'm working at an arcade, like, ha ha ha, I'm top flight security. But Blicky says, hey, I've got a source. They're in Texas. Like, this is what's up. Again, why would Blicky put herself out here, put her credibility out here if she didn't have that source? It wouldn't happen. I know Blicky. If she didn't have somebody telling her this and saying, "Hey, I'm a source. I know this is 100%." Like, if she didn't trust that, she would just not say anything. Because we get a lot of shit in our inboxes that we don't ever bring to the table because we don't have proof or whatever the case. Like we know, oh, I'm gonna need some receipts, and if we don't get the receipts, then um. But she's playing this off like, oh, it's an arcade, and that's what they're saying. Blicky says, nah, it's a game room, and y'all got raided. Because if you guys remember when she had this quote unquote job, she was like, it's a real job. It's, obviously she wasn't working like 9 to 5, but it was like a job where you're getting a paycheck and things like that. She talked about it. And then it wasn't very long till she wasn't talking about going to her job anymore. And people were like, what the fuck? Like, you don't have your job anymore? And her response was, it was only supposed to be a month. I told y'all that. Knowing damn well she never said out of her mouth, "Oh, I'm getting a temporary job." Because again, if you knew it was only going to be a month, wouldn't you come on here and be like, "Hey, I'm getting this temp job. It only lasts a month." All the things. She never said that shit. It makes perfect sense why it only lasted a month, because if they got raided, which makes sense if it was a game room, not an arcade, but a game room, it makes sense. They got raided, the shit got shut down. So, I mean, it all falls in line. Crazy. And not her. I mean, she literally talked about that like again, like Blicky said, if it didn't matter, why the hell she keep talking about it? Like this is what, the second or third live she's mentioned it. And in this live, she's mentioned it over and over and over. Clearly it's bothering her a little bit. Or she's just trying to make the whole arcade spin on it stick. One or the other. But yeah, because it was game room. Somebody who carried the bone probably told her, "Oh yeah, they said you was working in some arcade," knowing damn well that's not what was said. But honestly, I think she probably heard the shit and she's just playing it and making it sound less credible.
I never said that until you dumb bitches said it. But of course I work at an arcade, of course. I don't know how you found out. Jeez. It wasn't even public information. Maybe they put my name in the billboard.
Were you really working at an arcade?
No.
Lord.
I was okay.
They said I was.
I know they said you were. Where did they even get that from?
I don't know.
All right.
But I'm a liar.
Not Bill said, I told maybe to call the arcade because they gonna be like, what? It wasn't arcade, Bill.
It's weird.
They make up shit because I'm not telling them shit, so they just make up shit. And just making up random shit. Oh, you worked at an arcade. Just security. What?
AT.
If they say so.
Hey, Amber.
They know about more about my life than I do. I don't even be on the internet like that no more at all.
Yeah, it's definitely not a regular game room. It's a game room, but it's illegal to gamble. You can't even play bingo unless you're a 501c3.
Let them know you're a real mall cop. Period. I ride that little scooter thing that goes ooh, like this. Yeah. Catching all the thieves.
When I was a security guard, I whipped around in a golf cart. It was fun.
Yeah.
I've never been a security guard a day in my life. I ain't secured shit but a bag.
Period.
And that's it. That's all. That's all I'm securing is a bag.
Amber, what happened? Why were you aggravated? It's okay, Amber. Today I woke up with the fiber flare up. And I just woke up. It went away. Maybe I heard you miss it. Yes, she.
Lady Reese, that is not any kind of image that I wanted to even think about. Yes, get your 6.
She said that yesterday. Like it on all, so you're not late. Turns off. Check to see that your notifications are on all. Water.
Did
Turn that label around.
So, go to work at Big Lots, and then I'm gonna work at Family Dollar. Yeah, sounds about right.
Sounds about right. There used to be a Big Lots next to a Family Dollar over here.
Or I should work at Popeyes.
Front or back?
So I can give away all the chicken.
Hey.
Yep, work in the front.
So is she trying to be funny right now, talking about working at these jobs? Like, some people work those jobs. You got to start somewhere. Like, at least they have a job.
Which Popeyes you gonna be at?
All of them. I'm traveling. I'm a traveling Popeye worker.
Like, if you work at Popeyes, cheers to you. At least you're working. The fuck?
I love how these people are so invested in my life, and I'm just living my life, minding my business. So funny to me. I don't bother nobody. I just be minding my own little business.
Girl, you don't have to bother
Minding my
somebody.
own. And they just can't have it, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my God. We're just reacting to what you put out here. Oh no. The fuck? Yeah, Susan. Right, Kelsey? That's what I'm saying. Even if that was your only job, Dollar General, like, at least you're working. I can respect that.
Alicia, I think it'll be cool.
I can respect somebody that says, hey, I needed a job and I didn't give a
Yes,
shit.
traveling Popeyes worker.
Like, I don't give a shit where it was. It's a job.
Yes. Slanging biscuits everywhere. Okay? I need to slang biscuits. Because if you ain't slanging biscuits, what are you doing? Like, what's going on with life?
I thought you was trying to slang biscuits in a different way.
I just don't understand.
Oh, me too, Shonda. Me
Slang
too.
biscuits or don't slang.
Yes, tequila on Tuesdays, honey. On Tuesdays, you got to get them penny deals, but you can't say anything about the penny deals because technically the penny deals at the dollar store on Tuesdays, the managers are supposed to make sure that there are no dollar items left on the shelves. They're supposed to send them back. So technically, if you go up to the counter and there's items for a penny, they have to sell them to you, but that looks bad on them. So most if you have a Dollar General, let me put it this way. If you have a Dollar General that is like pristine, they don't have no boxes in the middle of the aisles, like they got their shit together, probably less likely to have a penny item. But if you have a store manager, like a store that's just in disarray and they don't stock the right way and all that, probably find your good penny items there. If y'all didn't know, I used to be a big time couponer, big time. Um, so yeah, I could talk about coupons all day long.
T.
Classy.
LOL.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, don't do that.
Her escort did not work out.
That ain't good. That ain't good. That ain't good.
Mm.
What y'all want to know? Your romper came. Yay.
Oh, you sent everything out?
Not yours.
Okay.
Damn, she still ain't
Yours is
done
at the
it.
house. I
Who
forgot.
cares?
I have yours, so. If somebody else's too, I
need
forgot.
to.
Yeah.
I got the first package and the lotion opened.
Yeah, Hood
Oh
Billy.
no. Somebody else sent.
They're probably doing their job, Hood Billy. You need a coupon class? Now listen to this. Mary says she still hasn't sent her second package out. And then she says, I got the first package, but the lotion opened up. So that means there's lotion. Not only is the lotion all over everything you bought, but the lotion itself is gone because it's spilled out. I mean, clearly we saw how Maybe packed her packages. Like you have to put tape and like bubble wrap. You got to put something around the lotion or like a plastic bag or something. I mean, I know that's not as fancy, but you got to put something around it in case it does open up. But then she says, "Oh yeah, somebody else said that their package got ruined too." Like, what the hell?
And the lotion opened.
Oh no! Somebody else sent me their thing, and there's something open in theirs too. And one of their things was open. I said, "Dang, they're rude." When do you go for your divorce final paperwork? She has to refile first. We have to go in there and refile for the divorce, or reopen it up, or something. One of the two. So whenever she's ready, whenever she wants to, whatever. Today I sent her a picture of our little candles that Lady J made of us, and she said, "Oh, now throw them away."
And don't
So
send her shit else. I hope
I,
you
s-
learned your lesson. No offense.
I said, "No, I'm not gonna throw them away." You know, but it hurt my little feelings. But she's good for hurting my feelings, so there's nothing new. You know, I don't understand when people in this world, and I'm not just talking about Whitney. I'm talking.
What is she supposed to do in that situation? Like, she's already said that she doesn't want to be with you. Like, you, in my opinion, have made it clear you don't, even if you say you want to be with Whitney, you make it clear all the time that you, in my opinion, don't, or maybe you do, but you don't prioritize her. I don't know which one it is. But I just think you don't want to be with her. And she's like a nuisance to you. And that's what I get just from the way she talks. Like, she is a burden. Um, Oh, thank you, Sniper. She's a burden. Like she's somebody you don't want to deal with, but you have to deal with, so you're nice, and that's how I look at it. But you send her a picture of candles that someone made for you and her, so they have like your all's picture on them of when you were together. Now you know as well as we know that Whitney is not loving this. Like she's not loving being separated. At least what I see. So you send her this picture of the candles with y'all on them. What the fuck response do you expect for her to say? You're with a man, another woman. Well, I mean, you got rid of the woman already, but like you got this man you say you're in love with, you're doing OF with, all these things. Like, is she supposed to be giddy about it? Oh my God, it's the candles Lady J made for of us. Oh my God, frame them. Like, what is she supposed to say? Shit's crazy. Like, maybe just she sends the picture, then she doesn't get the right response. So now it's a problem.
Talking about everybody,
Right, Evo?
how they want you to cater to them and their
Yeah,
feelings, but
Katie.
don't give a fuck about yours.
Yeah, Lauren.
I just don't get it at all. Like, I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me, and then I still try to be nice, even when motherfuckers do me wrong and be on fuck shit. I still try to be nice to motherfuckers, and they still treat me like shit.
Just return the energy that they give you. Period. Because I feel like just leave those people alone. Because that was very rude.
Right.
You
Miss
could have just
Gibson.
left you on red. Didn't have to say that. It's rude.
Then if she didn't respond, then May would have been upset about that too.
What they saying? Can you tell me what they saying?
Yeah. T said, "Will you ever remarry?"
I doubt it.
She's full.
Jersey says,
Show's
"Do
full.
you think Whitney is really done, May?"
Yeah, I think she has a girlfriend now. You know, you get over one person with the next person. That's what a lot of people do. You know.
That's what you do, May. We've all seen it. Like, granted, and I know she'll say, well, I was already with them before the person left me or whatever. But that's what you put your energy into someone else because you can't be alone. That's what you do. I mean, and Whitney does it too. Whitney was still hugged up on the couch with her ex, Tamra, when you and her started talking. So she went straight from Tamra to you. And I have always said that the only way I think Whitney will ever leave Maybay and leave her alone is if Whitney finds someone else. So I'm hoping that she's found someone else and that's what's happened. But who knows? Right, Hood Billy, like the audacity of her to say that. She said she will give it up to get them back. Same song and dance, just different ex. Oh yeah. Right, Martha? I hope she does too, for the sake of both of them. Because I don't think either one of them should be together. I think it's very toxic. So I hope she does. Yeah, Whitney's waited a while. Well, yeah, if you remember, back in July was the first time Whitney was going to divorce her. So we're almost in May now. So it's been almost a full steady year of Whitney wanting to divorce and then trying it again and wanting a divorce and trying it again. Like she's tried. Right, Lauren?
Judgmental says it sucks. My grandma was like that.
Right, Maddie. Exactly, Maddie. I think maybe just like Whitney does, I think maybe was trying to gauge, check the temperature. Because why else would you send that shit? Are you trying to confirm she's got a girl? Like, come on.
Oh,
Well, yeah, Scylla, I mean, maybe saying that she sent this picture of these candles with, I guess, their picture as a couple on it, and Whitney sent back, throw it away. But as she should have.
Bernice says we will never get it because that's how people are, and we can't change them. So return the energy.
yeah. Instead of me returning the energy, I just said no and, just let it be. Like, and told her that, that's her. It's always been her. Like, she's just, that's who she is. And then she said, well, I'm not a part of your life, so get rid of them. And I'm like, you choose not to be a part of my life. Because you want.
Maybe you want her to be a part of your life in the way you want her to be. You want her to be there when you want to be around her, not have anybody else, in my opinion. I mean, she now says that Whitney can have a girlfriend, but I don't think that would ever be cool. But she wants Whitney to literally just sit over there and freaking cry about her until she wants to give her a little attention or needs something. Make sure she has insurance. Make sure, all these things. And as long as she's busy with other people, in my opinion, Whitney is not on the radar. Like, who wants to be in someone's life that way? Whitney wanted a wife. Whitney wanted to be in a committed relationship, a monogamous committed relationship. That's what she married you as. Just like you don't want her to be trans and um, you don't want her to go from a female to male and transition because that's not who you married. Same goes for Whitney. She married you as someone who was going to be monogamous and was quote unquote fulfilled and was a lesbian. And now you've changed the whole game. What do you expect? She doesn't want to be just one little piece of your life. She wants to be your everything. And I feel like that's what we all deserve.
Want to be what you want to be, and you want me to open up. And everybody said, oh, other people know where you live, but not your wife. But did you see what my wife did to me versus everybody else? The people that have been in my house, they did nothing to me. The people in my house didn't threaten to dox me. The people that have been in my house didn't go on the internet and try to bash me and tear me down. So, therefore, they're allowed in my house. I just don't get it. I'll be like, what? Okay, cool. But I don't trust Whitney because as soon as she get a hair up her ass and start feeling some type of way and get drunk, she'll go to the internet. Oh, I haven't been to May's house. It's on. She did it to Niecy.
And the same can go for you. Now, maybe not about the like putting out the address or whatever, but as far as when you get upset, you go to the internet and talk shit. We've listened to you talk shit about Whitney your whole marriage. You come to the internet because again, y'all communicate through your lives. So you've said plenty of shit. Now again, it's not maybe the doxing part, but everything else, shit. All about her sexuality and what she does and doesn't do in the bedroom.
I don't trust her. Sorry. Love her, but I don't trust her.
I
I don't want nothing to happen to her,
I feel like they never had trust. I feel like her and Whitney never had trust because the relationship was built on so many lies. And then the whole Ivan thing with her doubling back and being with Ivan, and I don't think they've had trust in a very long time, if ever.
But
Dog.
it is what it is. It's over.
She's been with a man. She introduced him in December. Kelsey, if you remember, Whitney got on live and was like, she lives in VG apartments right down the road from us. So Whitney gave a little bit away. But I was thinking that too, Kelsey, because if you remember, the only people that knew Niecy Baby's apartment number was them because they helped her get the apartment. And then that ghost account came in and dropped her full address with apartment number. And they were the only ones to know. And if you remember, they were all in an argument at the time, and Whitney was wanting to dox her address on Maybay's live, and she was like, "No, you're not going to do that." And then all of a sudden, it got doxed in the comments. I think like the next day. So I definitely thought I'm definitely on the same wavelength of what you're thinking, Kelsey. But I had to think a minute. I was like, "Damn, is she saying what I think she's saying?" But Whitney did give out those few clues on her live that day. They never had trust. May just had to prove a point that she wouldn't be alone. Exactly. And the marriage too, because everybody kept telling them, you guys aren't shouldn't get married. You're not meant for each other. Y'all fight too much. You just want the cookie. You just this, and this. Maybe was already planning the divorce before they ever got married. Like they would talk about it. She'd be like, oh, well, if you don't do this, I'm divorcing you. And then she used that divorce word throughout the whole friggin' marriage to keep her doing what she wanted her to do. And she even admitted that, or at least trying to get her to do what she wanted her to do. It's just awful. But yeah, she was definitely trying to prove to the internet, just like with the house, when everybody said you can't get a house, and she got into that terrible financial situation. Same with Whitney. Everybody told her you don't need to do this, and she wanted that wifey title because Ivan had left her. Hey, Kimberly.
Jersey says, May, what made Whitney mad this time? Was it your OF with your man?
I don't know. I think she just felt like okay, so she feel like I wasn't giving her the time that she wants, but she never has time. So it's a big oxymoron, literally. Like you can't say I don't give you the time that you desire when every time I try to give you my time when I'm free, you tell me you don't have time. So and then we make dates to have plans, like, okay, we're going to go out this day or we're going to do this day. And she'll, oh, I can't, I have to do this. She'll cancel. So I can't give you the time that you wanted because I can't, because you're busy. So what am I supposed to do?
Judgmental says, yeah, she's setting unrealistic expectations, basically sabotaging to make it impossible to meet them.
Right. And I just don't understand it because at the end of the day, I'm like, you said there was no, everything she said from the beginning was a lie, and everything that she said afterwards was a lie, and everything to stop the divorce was a lie. I don't know. I don't want to bash her though. I don't have it in me anymore. I don't have it in me I don't care anymore. Like, I did everything I could, and it's over with. And I hate that it ended the way it did, and I hate that, she feel how she feel, because, I really love the fuck out of that girl, for real, But it's over with now, so.
Clearly not enough.
It's a done deal.
Jersey
Shout out
says,
to you,
May, do you
Marianne.
think you have regret after the divorce if it doesn't work out with your man?
No, because I didn't do anything to cause the divorce. It would be different if I knew that, damn, I did this wrong and that wrong and this wrong. You know what I'm saying? Then I would be like, oh, this shit gonna bother me if shit don't work out with me and whoever, But the reality is I would not even know any man, this man, that man, the next man, if it wasn't for her. So if she didn't open that door,
That's some bullshit. You can blame Whitney all the fuck you want, but that's some bullshit because Whitney didn't introduce you to that man. Whitney didn't put the men in front of you and say, "Here you go, get to know him." No, Whitney just simply said, allegedly, from what you say, even though we did see it brought up in the comments prior to that, which I can see you making Whitney think it's her idea, but I digress. But Whitney allegedly, by what you say, told you, well, why don't you get a man? I think that, the women would be less likely to cling to you if you had a man. Now, on Whitney's side, Whitney says that you guys discussed it and you told her that he could bring the women in and, that he would be a financial help because you weren't going to date anybody without money. And so you guys clearly had a different view on what this man was coming in to do, right? Not only that, but her just talking to you about the possibility of a man coming in doesn't mean that, again, we've said it before and I'll say it again. It doesn't mean you had to go out and find a man. That was you. That was in your heart, your desires, your brain to be like, "Oh, okay, let me go do that." Because again, if you were that against men, you would have told her, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like you're crazy right now. There's no way I'm messing with a man." You're the one that went out and got on a dating site or met him or however you met him. You're the one who did all that. Whitney probably wasn't even around.
It would have never been open because I didn't
That's
have any
crazy.
intentions on being with another man at all. And if it doesn't work with any man that I'm with,
She was with Ivan.
this man in particular, if it doesn't work with him now, I'm not going to be with another man right after either. I'm not going to say I'll never be with another man, but I'm not going to be with another man right after. I'll probably go on another 3 or 5 year hiatus or something. I don't know. Shit, I might not never. Who knows? I don't like to say never no more because, you never know what's going to happen. But
Because you got
if it don't work, then I just move on to the next, whatever that be.
Jersey says, why marry her if you knew from jump she lied from day one?
Exactly.
I didn't know she lied until after the fact.
After the fact of what? You said yourself that you knew Whitney was lying to you before you ever met her. Straight up, you said that. You said, I knew that she was lying because she was telling me that she was in her own place. And I could clearly tell when we were on FaceTime that she was in a motel or she was in her mama's place or wherever. So you knew immediately that she's lying about that, right? Right off the jump. And then when she came to Texas, she told you that she had lied about the other things. Not only that, she told you that she was your troll and came there to humble you. And all of this stolen valor, the $500,000, having her own place, having her own car, the fact that she was your troll and came to humble you, you knew all of that going into the marriage. So I don't know what you mean that you found afterwards, but you knew she was lying before you ever met her. But your words were that you just had to experience her one time. Like, so weird. Shout out to Wildflower member for 9 months. We love you, Connie. Keep being you. Hashtag proud to be an outlaw. Appreciate you. But she knew exactly that she was lying. She just didn't want anybody else to know because Maybay made this big thing about how she wasn't going to date bums no more, and they had to be able to at least buy her a cheeseburger. And she hyped her up, talking about, oh yeah, she made $500,000 this year. She's got her own place, her own car. She's been in the military. She's this, she's that, and then none of it was true. But you found it out because Whitney said it. Whitney said, you guys even afterwards have said that, yes, Whitney told you straight up that she had lied about X, Y, and Z. And then we watched you guys talk about when you found out that she was your troll. And again, that was before marriage. So you knew everything. You didn't have to get married. But your ego and pride would have never let you cancel that shit. Hey, Sharon.
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, and she knew she did rugs. She actually knew she did rugs before she ever met her because Whitney, in my opinion, was still messing with Tamara, and Tamara threatened to out Whitney to Maybay. And because of that, that's why Whitney sent the picture with what looked like smoke. I thought it was smoke in her mouth for the longest time. But that's when Whitney sent the picture to Maybay and said, please don't ever rat me out. And it was her with a rock in her mouth of Kokiana and in a plastic baggie, and she had it in her mouth. She sent me that picture and told her she did it. And then when she came to Maybay's, which was right around her birthday and May's birthday, Maybay went out and bought her some and let her, and hung out and partied with her while she did it. So she knew about every bit of Whitney. And she definitely she didn't know about how she was when she drank, because we all saw how Whitney was while she drank when she would be on lives with Maybay before they ever met. Whitney would get up in the box and she would be lit. She would be lit wit and be drunk as hell and be Whitney. We all know Whitney when she's drunk, how she acts, and that's exactly how she would act. So you were well aware and you still wanted to experience her one time. I think it's like a tank top and some sweatpants. I think the sweatpants have like pink and white, like they have a like pink on the top and white on the bottom, maybe. And that's her leg. Like she's got her legs crossed.
No, she lied at first.
Shout out to Roberta for that sparkles. Wait, she said she didn't know she lied at first?
I didn't know she lied at first.
Girl, you are so full of it. You knew before she ever met you.
Jersey asks, May, but weren't you both
Yes.
physical with each other?
That's her leg going across her. Shout out to Nicholas at the super chat. I still laugh at May stealing Whitney's buzz ball. Yes, her stealing the buzz ball. And then when she jerked that bottle away, remember? And Whitney had paid for it on Uber Eats. And Whitney's like, that was $40. And she took the at the time Whitney was driving the Malibu to work, I think. And she took the keys to the Malibu, and Whitney's like, I'm not even gonna have a ride for work. She's crazy. Shout out to Katie for the star.
Isn't that a fault in a marriage?
Yeah. Absolutely. We both were physical. Absolutely. I'm not going to let nobody put their hands on me no more and not just let it happen. No. I'm going to get you back.
Oh Lord.
Period.
Right,
That's
lady?
self-defense. Never mind. Never mind.
But, since she released the video showing me smacking her in her back as she walked out the door, which she did on purpose to where she could get it on camera, and then recorded it off the camera to have it to try to incriminate me. But did you post any of the videos of what you did? No, you didn't.
But maybe you have videos to incriminate her as well. Because as much as you bashed Whitney for, oh my God, she kept a video for 2 years just so she could use it against me. You were just collecting evidence the whole time? You made that big deal, played victim, and then you turned right around and got pissed off and I guess forgot the narrative that you were trying to push before that. And then you said, I've got videos and I've got this and I got that. Like you didn't know that it was being recorded or you didn't know they were on the phone. Like, girl, you was doing the same shit, collected evidence.
Did you post the beginning of that video? No, you didn't.
Hey, Francis.
It was to make me look bad. And that's another thing. I don't ever want to be with anybody ever again in my life who tries to make me look bad on it.
Oh, goodness. Shout out to Trini for the GOAT trophy. But here's the thing. I don't necessarily think it's about making her look bad. When Maybay first got in this relationship with Whitney, and Ivan had left, a lot of people were like, what the fuck? Like, you disrespected your husband of 10 years. He loved you. He was there for you. You always talked about how great of a husband he was, how he did this and did that. And Maybay was like, I fucked myself because me and Ivan were having problems and I acted like everything was butterflies and rainbows. And if you all remember, the comment section would always be like, you and Ivan aren't as, good as you act like Ivan is feeling left out. Like people would say stuff like that, and maybe would act like everything was great, and Ivan was so happy, and she was so happy. And then when they weren't together anymore, everybody was like, what the fuck? Because again, she says she hid all this. So when she got with Whitney, she said, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to I'm going to show it all. I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to act like it's butterflies and rainbows. So then when Whitney comes out and would say stuff while they were live, Maybay could not, in my opinion, handle that shit. And then it was Whitney was trolling. Whitney was trolling. Everything was Whitney was trolling. Like, you can't say you want it to be transparent, especially saying it in front of Whitney, your partner. I want it to be transparent. I don't want us to hide shit. And then when she's trying to be transparent, she's trolling or she's a liar. Crazy.
The internet and tries to paint me out to be a bad guy, especially after you've watched me sit up.
Yes, and she had Lady J and Cat Cat listening to arguments, so she would have people that had heard. Like, exactly. She knew after the fact. Gee, Linda, I'm going to block you.
Up and cry about losing my grandkids. Like, you've been there to see like what certain things have done to my life. You watched it fall, even though I guess you wanted it to fall. That was what you wanted. So like, you've watched it and you saw how the things that my exes have done has.
Oh my goodness. Shout out to Val for the floating heart. Shout out to Val for the flower. So now, because she's watched other people do things to you, like, what? Whitney couldn't even go live with May in the house. Exactly. And then, if you remember, she would try to go live when May wasn't in the house, when May was supposedly Ubering, and May would show up, would pop up. Like, she could never go live. She wasn't allowed. Right, Tequila, grandkids plural. Yeah, she goes back and forth, Lita. Some days she's got kids, some days she doesn't. And some days she's got grandkids, one day she's got a grandkid, the other day she don't have any. Like, who
really
knows?
mentally fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? And how it's made me be like, damn, bro, like, what the fuck? You know? Like, you saw it. And for you to turn around and do the same thing is insane to me. It just is insane, you know? I just, and then you wonder why I'm not so willing to, like, oh, let you come over and
Damn,
you tried to.
Was I muted? I hope I wasn't muted. Anyway, I said thank you, Val. Shout out to Val for the laughing disco. I hope I'm not repeating myself. And yeah, this is so Whitney's seen you go through this stuff, and now she's putting you through it. Is what you
Assassinate me on the internet like everybody else. Like, that's not.
Girl, you have assassinated her. If by your definition, if Whitney's assassinated you, then you've assassinated her. Because you've said just as much bad shit about Whitney. Right, madams? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just nuts, right? It's crazy. I was on mute. My bad. Now, Connie, you know she's going to say you talking about her hair, the pics on your live. I was not. Hey, Gemini did that from a pic that I sent in. I sent a pic and I said, hey, can you make it like this? And they did it. They did the hair on their own. Blame AI, damn it. It's not my fault.
Love at all. And I don't accept that shit no more. Like, I don't. I just don't. And
Okay, so if you don't accept it, then why are you so worried that Whitney wants to go through with the divorce? What? You're saying that Whitney is the one that wants to go through with the divorce and you wanted her in your life. But then you're sitting there talking about how Whitney does you and how she's seen you go through it, but she does it to you also. And you're just not going to settle for that. You're not going to you're not doing that anymore. Girl, Whitney said she wanted a divorce. I don't know why. Like, what?
was I perfect in the relationship? Fuck no.
No, madams, nothing. She been quiet.
Nah, fuck that.
Right, Bonnie.
Fuck all that. I don't want somebody who betrays me over and over and over and over and over and over and then tries to paint me to be the bad guy. And it's an excuse because, oh, I was drunk, I don't remember. Fuck that. It was too many nights that I drunk and I don't remember.
Girl, what's your excuse? You were sober and talked all that shit about your wife? Like, maybe it acts like she hasn't talked shit about Whitney. Now, if it was true and she doesn't feel it's talking shit, whatever. Same for Whitney. If that's how she felt or whatever the case, whatever she said, like it goes both ways. I mean, maybe he's talked about Whitney drinking and alcoholic, putting her hands on her, her past, her having Hep C, her being a touch me not, her sexuality, having no urge to have sex. I mean, she's put out a lot of shit that Whitney didn't put out and talked a lot of shit. Now, again, maybe probably doesn't think that it's talking shit because it's true and how she feels. But what the fuck is the problem with Whitney doing it if she does? You're good, Linda. Right, dog? That's what I said.
But you went back every time she did it. Sure did. Because I love her. Did you hear me say that? I love her. I still love her to this day. But do I believe we should ever be together? Fuck no. No. Whitney don't know how to love at all. She'll love bomb the fuck out of you in the beginning. But once she gets you where she wants you, it's a wrap.
People can even say that you're talking shit about her right now by saying that kind of stuff. Yeah, she said she was autistic. I mean, she said all kinds of stuff about Whitney.
I feel sorry for the next person that ends up with Whitney.
Wow, and
I do.
That's not.
I hope that Whitney get.
Girl, what did Tamara say to you? Tamara said the same shit to you. Tamara said because Tamara was trying to be woman to woman and talk to you, and it was all just butterflies and rainbows, and she was trying to tell you about Whitney, and you were like, I know how to love Whitney. Maybe you didn't know how to love her, but I know what she needs, and I can give Whitney what she needs. And now here you are, not even 3 years later, saying that you you feel sorry for the next one, just like Tamara said she felt sorry for you. Isn't that karma?
Mental help. So she doesn't keep treating the people that she treats the way she does. I may not be the best motherfucker in the world, but I damn sure am better in a relationship than she is, for sure.
Oh yeah, that she has mental issues. Like, I mean, she just says it all. But if Whitney got on here and said the truth about her, about not using protection, and she got all up in her feels, Whitney was the worst person ever, and then she puts out a video, what, 2 months later of her not using protection with the same man? But yet Whitney was so wrong for it. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't got time for it at all.
And again, here we go with this. I ain't got time for it. But you just said in the beginning that Whitney's the one who wants the divorce, not you. Clearly,
And
you want it. Clearly, Maybay wants a divorce too. Clearly, Maybay doesn't want to be with Whitney either. However, she wants the benefits of being with Whitney.
Yeah, Bernice, I agree.
in my life, go ahead. Sorry.
She said that's just stupid human nature. We sometimes go back, y'all act like y'all never heard or done this. So I was just gonna say, y'all act like you guys haven't gone back to that nigga before. Shut up.
Yeah. You know, cause shit, how many people want to keep going through failed relationships? I want to try to make something work. You feel me? I tried to make that shit work. She used to drive me crazy. I don't miss that shit at all. She could be a sweet friend.
Oh yeah, her
but
birthday.
A lover? Fuck no.
Damn. Yeah, Whitney's birthday is just in a couple days. They have almost made it just now. Now you guys know how long Maybay has been saying 3 years. They are just about in a couple days. They're going to be making the 3 years since they have met in person. So you guys know she's been saying she's been roughing it out with Whitney for 3 years. In a couple days it'll be Whitney's birthday, and I don't know, Whitney may have came the day before her birthday, maybe, I can't remember. She may have came on her birthday or the day before. So they're just now getting ready to get to the anniversary of 3 years of meeting in person. Which I just find that so funny because she's been saying it for so long.
No. Mm-mm. But there's already history there with me. So it's different, you know? But she ruins it. She takes it away because every time that she says mean and hateful shit, it takes it away. Every time she wished me dead and every time she told me, I hope you die soon and, you know, all that shit. I never did that shit to her. And I mean, she can't never show you a text where I said that. But I could show you lots of texts where she said it to me.
Girl, you have said
You
some
know, so
you've said some pretty hurtful shit, and you didn't say it on text. You said it to a room full of us. You know what I mean? Like, she said some pretty shitty things, in my opinion, about Whitney, to Whitney, whatever, on here.
it just hurts that, you know.
She still she still has missed the point that she's the whole reason Whitney went and filed for divorce. She literally gave Whitney a whole speech right before she went and filed and told Whitney, if you can't handle me being poly, if you can't handle me being this, if you can't handle this, go divorce me. And I think Whitney finally was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And now it's a problem. But
You give
it's really not a problem because you're tired of it and you're done. Like, make it make sense because it don't.
your time to motherfuckers who don't deserve it. But anyway, but on to the next part of life because we're already past that. You know, it is what it is. I'm living life. I'm trying to stack my paper. I'm trying to figure out the next best thing. You know. I don't have a new girlfriend. You're late, Buttercup.
There you go. I probably
Okay, I'm playing the victim. Oh, okay. Okay. Let that be that. Love you too, loca. Let it be, let it be, let it be.
Okay, so what got her on the subject of Whitney? She sent Whitney. So Lady J had candles made, or a candle with Whitney and Maybay's picture on it. Like, I guess a couple photo or something like that. So Maybay took a picture today of the candles or candle that Lady J made them with their picture on it and sent it to Whitney. And Whitney replied with, well, we're not in each other's lives, so just throw them away. I guess that hurt Maybay's feelings or whatever. It made her feel some type of way. So that's what made her get on the topic of Whitney tonight. Which again, if Whitney's filing for divorce and she don't give a shit anyway, he's like, it just doesn't make sense.
But anyway, like I said, we don't even need to talk about it no more because it don't even matter. It's over with. It'll never be again, so it doesn't matter.
That part.
It's just Robin saying you'll let anyone else up on the panel.
I'll let anybody up on the panel that want to come up. As long as you're not, being nasty.
I have a different setup now, Dawn.
You gotta say that for OnlyFans.
Ooh.
I use a different headset now.
I know that you can point the finger at me about everything, because that's what you motherfuckers do. But I can't always be the bad guy. Not always. It can't always be me. Everybody plays a part, including me. Everybody plays a part in stuff.
Y'all both did shit. Y'all both were bad guys. Nobody's the victim at all. Nobody's the victim. Nobody's y'all were both doing shit. Y'all should have never got married in the first place. Y'all didn't even know each other, in my opinion. And everybody tried to tell y'all, but y'all's pride and ego just wanted to get married.
So to point me out to be the victim every single time some shit go wrong,
Right,
is
Bog?
insane. You're marrying your troll knowing she was your troll. Okay, great. Next, did you want a cookie for that? Of something that I told the internet? Ooh, look at you.
I mean, they're being honest. Like, is that not, there's accountability has to be there. We as women have to stop dating for potential, stop marrying people for their potential. And if someone shows you who they are, believe that shit.
Okay.
Maybe
You're not the
wanted,
victim. Who is then? Who's the victim, bitch?
maybe wanted to
You?
be a
You the victim?
wifey.
Chanel Miller? Are you the victim?
I
I
don't
just said
know.
everybody play their part in a relationship.
I don't know. I thought about that because if you remember, I think even after May moved out, when Whitney was going live and like walking through the house, I want to say the big picture of them, like from their wedding, was still up, which I don't even think it was hung on the wall. I think it was just sitting on a table. But people were asking about that before. She's saying Kat's comebacks now. Of course, she says everybody's comebacks.
And everybody has faults. I just said that, bitch.
Yeah,
I
got
didn't
it.
know about it until after I married her. I didn't know
Girl, that is a straight up lie. You knew before you were married about the lies.
about everything. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
But it don't even matter.
What the fuck didn't you know about when you got married? You knew she wasn't in the military. You knew she didn't have money. You knew she didn't have her own car, didn't have her own place. You knew all that. You knew she was your troll. Come on now. What was left?
Matter. That shit's done with. I don't care. I don't want to bash Whitney at all. Still got love for her.
Y'all were fighting beforehand. Y'all were physical before. Like all the things that already happened. We watched y'all fight before you got married. Oh, now she doesn't want to talk bad about Whitney. She has love for her. Jesus.
Period. I don't want to bash her. But she did piss me off.
I almost said something.
Chanel, you can just shut up. How about that?
Right, vlogs? And like I said, she knew that before Whitney. She knew Whitney drank and was out of control when she drank, even before she moved down. Now, is it easier when someone's long distance to just hang the phone up when they're drunk like that? Yes. But every time we saw Whitney join the live, she was drinking and was drunk and very aggressive when she was drunk, especially back in the early days. So again, I know it's easier because she could just get off FaceTime or get off the live or whatever, but you still knew that side of her was there.
How about that? You see that face? That means I don't give a fuck.
Right, Lita?
Now you're going to say, she's nodding off on live. No, bitch, I'm playing.
They think you do drugs.
Yeah, girl.
Oh my God.
Talking about I'd take something. I forgot what the fuck it is.
Like
Some pill.
she forgot. She always
I'm
acts like
okay.
every single time that somebody brings up Percocet or her taking Percocet or whatever, she always acts like she has no clue what it is, and she always forgets what the name of it is. I'm sorry. If somebody repeatedly said that this is what you take, and we all know why, Whitney is the one that really solidified that she was taking something, at least in people's minds, because she was like, have you taken your Percocet?" And Maybay was like, "Huh?" And she was like, I think she asked her again. But it was not like Maybay was like, "What? What the fuck? I don't take that." Nothing like that. And she asked her, and then Maybay like listened to the audio over and over and was like, she's at first it was she was asking for my purse, then it was she was just trolling, and I guess now she's sticking with trolling.
If I did drugs, it wouldn't be something to make me nod the fuck off, for sure.
Oh
You
yeah,
were
honey.
nodding off on live. Okay, I sure fuck was. I'm tired. I'm tired now, but I was nodding off for sure then. Sure the fuck was. They say she takes perks. Yeah, perks.
Happy birthday, Wanda.
But for,
Right,
for
Maribel?
what though?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because they're crackheads, so I guess I
Or
gotta be one too. I don't know.
Gotta be.
they're for pain.
Gotta be.
I don't know. Whitney was trolling. Asking me if I ever took my perks yet. Whitney's trolling. I don't pop pills, period.
Oh, Whitney trolling, y'all. She just
I don't do
trolling.
none of that at all. That's not my stilo. Sorry. I'll leave that to you motherfuckers.
Oh Lord. Oh
I call
yeah.
Whitney right now. She'll tell you I don't use drugs.
Yeah, Mel. Yeah, the clip's out there for sure. Okay, let's see.
Was because I like to roll me up sometimes too. I literally just found a bag underneath my couch. And CJ was like, "What?" I was like, "Yes, I found this underneath the couch."
Because somebody in the comments said I did perks, so she said, "Have you took your perks yet?" She was joking.
Oh Lord. She was joking, you guys.
We'll call Whitney right
That
now.
part, lady. Oh, not her calling Whitney. Oh, so now you need Whitney to back you up, so you call her.
I see you, Robin. I see you. You can cam down if you want to. She's probably watching live. She ain't gonna answer.
Next.
I think she was just. I think she was just showing Whitney because she has. I think that she, in her mind, like she has to keep Whitney far enough away because I don't think she really wants. She's like interested in her man right now, but she has to keep her close enough to keep the insurance and to keep her happy enough to where she doesn't get on the internet and bash her and things like that. That's how I feel about it. So she plays this little game where, and I also think she's probably trying to gauge Whitney's temperature because she does think maybe Whitney's not calling her as much or maybe she's acting different because I feel like she really thinks that there may be a possibility that Whitney is moving on with this girl at work. And honestly, I'm sure there's a girl at work, but I honestly thought that Whitney was just saying that and just putting that out there just to see if maybe even gave a fuck, you know?
What's up, Robin?
Not much. How are you, May?
Oh shit, tired. Honestly, I've been
I
working at
feel
the
you.
arcade, so I'm exhausted.
I understand what you're going through. My 19-year-old kept me up most of the morning, and I had to work this morning. So
Oh,
I am beat, and I'm working with customer service on the
Oh yeah,
phones,
vlog.
and these
Yeah.
people are on my nerves right now. So I'm taking a break.
I know that's right.
How are you, Miss Mary?
I'm good.
Good. It's the first time I've been on your live. I love it. I've been following
Hey.
you for some time too.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. I want to be more of a supporter and, have the join and everything, but finances are rough right now.
That's okay. She said I'm at work, can't talk right now. Oh,
Uh,
she's watching the live. Whitney,
uh-uh.
have you ever in your life ever?
She said she's at work and then she said, "Oh, she's watching the live." What? This is somebody named Robin.
Tell the whole truth, number the truth, so help you God. Saw maybe take drugs. Any type of drugs. Do I pop pills? Do I smoke dope? No.
Wait, did Whitney answer? Did Whitney even come in the live and answer?
Like anything.
That's
Do
I'm
I do
surprised she didn't
drugs, bro?
answer.
Just answer the question in the comment section because I know you're fucking watching.
Right, China? Well,
You can
here's
say
the
you're
thing.
not, but you are.
She didn't call her. She sent her a picture of like a momentum they had together when while they were together, like candles with their picture on it that Lady J made them. She just out of the blue just sends a picture of these candles that like meant something when they were together, but clearly they're not together. And then Whitney sends back, "Well, since we're not in each other's lives, like just toss them." And then that pissed her off. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Whitney texted her and said, "I'm at work, can't join right now." So maybe it was like, "Oh, she's watching. She's watching the live right now." Right, but Whitney lies all the time, maybe, and she trolls all the time. So if she gets up there and answers, like, is she trolling? Is she lying? Like, when are we supposed to believe her? When you tell us to believe her? Is that how it works?
I don't know nobody else that has known me, in real life long enough to say besides her.
Listen to her sitting there, like, racking her brain trying to figure out somebody to call. Like, girl, who oh, fuck that. I ain't calling nobody. Believe whatever you want.
Because I don't know nobody else. I mean, that's on here anyway. Well, y'all don't believe any motherfucking body anyway, so.
All right, quick little recap for Pretty, or anybody else who's coming in right now. So the thing is, Maybay sends a text, a picture to Whitney today, of candles or a candle that Lady J made for them that has their picture when they were a couple. It has the picture on there. At least that's what I got from her describing. So she sends this candle picture to Whitney. Whitney texts back and says, "Well, we're not in each other's lives, so just toss those candles." It pissed Maybay off, so now Maybay's been running down on Whitney, talking about why she's done and why she don't want it no more, and why she's not going to do that, be in this relationship. When clearly Whitney's the one that has said she wants a divorce. So at this point, it's not even May's choice. So I don't know why she's ranting and raving about how she can't do it anymore when Whitney don't even want to do it. so, so yeah, that's where we're at. She's just been bitching about Whitney while not wanting to talk down about Whitney.
Fuck it. It's kind of pointless, ain't it? If you think I do drugs, bitch, I do drugs. If you think I work at arcade, I work at the arcade.
Oh yeah, and the arcade thing. So a source has told Blicky that Maybay was working at an illegal game hall when she had that 9 to 5 that only lasted a month job. Allegedly, it was at a like a game room, like a legal gambling spot. Well, Maybay's now calling it an arcade. Go figure. And then they got raided. That's why it got shut down, and she lost the job. Of course, Maybay has been talking about it pretty much the whole live about this arcade, trying to, in my opinion, trying to downplay it, make it sound less believable. If she says arcade, we're going to go, who the fuck would make what? An arcade? But I digress. What else? The arcade, and then there was something else. I forgot.
If you think I'm a security guard, I'm a security
Oh, the perks. So
guard.
she was nodding off on live the other day when she was up there with Kat. She kept falling asleep and like in quickness, like snoring, falling asleep. So people are saying that she was nodding, and then it came up about she said, "Yeah, they think I take perks," or she acted like she didn't know what they were talking, like didn't know the name, but she was talking about perks. And then people brought up the clip where Whitney asked her, "Hey, have you took your perks today?" Or I think she said Percocet. I don't know. But so yeah, maybe he's like, I'm not on drugs. Believe what you want. I didn't work in an arcade. Believe what you want.
Top flight. Whatever you think, that's what it is.
Right, Evo? I don't know. I don't get that part either. Oh, you're welcome.
They watching you. It's Tylenol.
I said I was gonna be an escort, but that didn't work.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh my God. She said, I don't
Come here
know.
to Vegas. Make good money doing that.
Hey, I'm on my way. I'm gonna go to Vegas, baby. Hey,
Girl.
jeez. Shit. Yep, my fees are too high. Yep, they couldn't afford me, baby. Mm-mm.
Wait,
Expensive.
Yeah, I'm expensive. So it didn't work.
Half the battle is pricing your product for the market and knowing what market you're in.
Because
Just saying.
I just can't sell my coochie for $40. I just can't do it. So,
No, I guess not.
let
I
me
don't
tell
know.
you. Well, let me tell you what I do know, y'all.
I don't think so mostly. But Blicky's going to be live tomorrow to talk more about it because this is the source contacted Blicky. So I'm just learning about it just like you guys are. But Blicky's going to be live on Two Girls One Mic tomorrow, so definitely check it out. She said she'd be live around 5:30 Eastern time. Where Whitney asked May. Yes, that's what that's what people were talking about, Sky. People were asking Maybay that they were saying like they remembered that clip where Whitney was asking her, and she said that Whitney was trolling. That Whitney had saw somebody in the comments saying that, and so Whitney just said it because they said it in the comment section. But yeah, definitely check out Blicky's live because she's going to talk about it, explain it a little bit more about, obviously not who the source is, but just what she was told by this source.
This is a great conversation. These little whores out here,
Right, madams?
are selling their coochie.
But listen to this part. Okay, so Maybay says escorting did not work out for her, that it just didn't happen. Now, she has always maintained that escorting to her meant that she was just going to be arm candy. She was just going on dates with these people and getting paid to spend time with them. We saw her prices, and she did have overnight prices. I think the first package with overnight was like 2,000. Now she says she doesn't give up the kitty cat, but has overnight packages. And then when talking about it, she compares it and says, "Well, these little girls are out here selling it for $40." So if you're comparing it to the ones selling it, does that mean you were just trying to sell it for too much? Like, I wouldn't compare. I don't know. To me, if you're not selling it, why compare it to these young girls selling it? I don't know. That's just my thoughts.
Tell us. I just can't do it. Sorry. Let me tell you. Well, let me tell you what I do know, y'all. This is a great
Hmm.
conversation. These little whores out here are selling their coochie for $20.
What?
Mm.
$20.
Mm-mm.
$20 a pop. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Swear to God. And I'm like, y'all selling coochie? I'm trying to go on dates. Y'all selling coochie. Y'all selling coochie for $20? We're not the same.
No.
We're not the same. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not selling it for.
But that's what you were trying to do. But you were trying to sell it 500 for 30 minutes, 2,000 for overnight. I see, I see.
What?
That's awful.
Bitch, please. No.
Because she's not saying I can't sell my body, I can't sell it. She is just saying I can't sell it for $40. Like we're not the same. Like I'm going to charge the 500 for 30 minutes. But again, she says it's just her going on dates with people. Oh, she dropped.
Uh-oh.
Honey?
Carry y'all over the dark side and y'all could talk.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going on over there. What a way to end it. Oh, and like again, we always reference it, but I'm gonna reference it again. Like Ivan said, you just let her talk long enough, she's gonna tell on herself. Mary said, "You gonna do the theme song?" I love it. You gonna do the theme song, maybe? All right. God.
Man, I need to go in the casino then. 'Cause,
Just don't get caught. You'll get 86 out of them casinos.
get caught what?
Get caught escorting. Don't get caught.
Uh,
I met a few girls that got caught doing it in the Rio, and then they got 86 for life.
I'm gonna get 87.
87.
Whatever it takes. 86 is bad, right? Yeah, and I'm gonna be 87. How am I gonna get banned? They ain't gonna see me do nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. Escorting is legal. So why would they be mad for? Why they?
It's legal to a point. I
No,
know,
it's all the way. Escorting is legal. Prostitution
as
is illegal.
yeah, but it depends. Like there's a fine line, I think it is.
No,
Here in
one
Las
sells sex
Vegas.
and one don't. One is
If they
completely.
catch you making a transaction, then it's
First of all, how do they know whether you're trying to pick him up to go on a date or whether you're trying to pick him up to go for sex? Because if you were an escort and you were his escort for the night, you would already be with him when you got to the casino or whatever the case. Those rich men that are getting escorts to be quote unquote arm candy, they are getting that set up, and that woman is going to the event, whether it be the casino, a dinner, whatever. She's not getting picked up randomly at a hotel, at a fucking casino. Like they're paying high dollar, and that is pre-arranged because they would never want someone to know they ever picked this woman up, and you wouldn't be able to tell by looking at her. That's what real escorts, at least the ones I've seen, like if they're really doing escorting. Um, but the hotel or casino or whoever, they know that if you're getting picked up randomly, 9 times out of 10, it's for one thing. Because again, an escort would have already been there. Come on now. It's not that hard to figure that out.
It's prostitution.
No,
Exactly.
it's only prostitution if sex is involved.
How are
Really?
they
I thought it was
Yeah,
if like
spending
there
time.
was.
girl, how do they know that though? If you're exchanging money for a man to pick you up and take you somewhere, the cops are going to be like, that's prostitution.
With
Money.
somebody, they
Exactly, Forrest. That's what I'm saying. Like the ones that I'm calling arm candy, like you would never know just to look at them. Like they do it because these, especially older executives and stuff, they don't want to show up without a date or that, and they want to show off and be like, oh, I can pull this model looking chick. That's the kind of escorting that I think of when you say escort. Um, Anything else I feel like is borderline or is 304. And I mean, do you if that's what you want to do. But yeah, if you're sitting in a casino and he's picking you up at 2 a.m., that's not an escort. Come on.
hell, they pay people to take care of people and spend time with them. What are you talking
You're
about?
right. I didn't think about it that
Yeah,
way.
there's
wasn't thinking
escort
right.
agencies that are legal.
Yes, maybe.
That's
Like you
right.
can be
But you're talking about going to a casino and sitting in the casino soliciting men to take you on dates. That's not how, as like you said, it's agencies. That's not how they work. A cop's going to look at that and say, bullshit, you weren't going to do anything.
an
I'm
escort.
from here and I didn't even know that.
Okay, so escorting is spending time with people and going on dates.
Okay.
Gaslighting the shit out of this girl. The girl's talking about them going in a fucking casino and picking men up to go pay them.
No sex involved.
Jesus.
There's a difference.
So it is
Yeah.
different. Okay, so I'm confused.
Prostitution
then.
is selling that kitty cat. There's a difference.
Gotcha. Okay, I was confused.
Yeah.
So I guess if you show up at the casino looking like a prostitute or selling sex,
Or if
then
you
yeah.
offer to sell sex, that's probably.
See.
But if I say I'm an escort and I'll go out to eat with you and you can pay for an hour of my time, that's different.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I'm not saying you can pay for an hour of coochie. You can pay for an hour of time.
Just my time and
Yeah.
some food.
People pay for dates. They can't get a date or whatever the fuck it is. I know. Trust me, I know.
Okay. I wasn't sure the difference, honestly.
Yeah, one gives up the coo and one don't.
Got it.
But these hoes out here, sitting up here giving up coochie for $2 and make everybody believe that that's what it's supposed to be about, and that's not what it's about. They're not getting no bread for real.
Look at her
By the time they 40 years.
Look at her giving a lesson on what escorting is and what it's not and how it's supposed to be and how it's supposed to go, and she's not even doing it anymore. She done said that shit it's not working.
Old, that coochie gonna be used to fuck up for $2.
She was, Nikki.
I just threw up.
Wait, what'd you say? I looked it up. May is right, but you can work in a brothel in Nevada
The
legally.
chicken ranch.
Yeah,
Yep.
A chicken
be a
ranch.
prostitute legally.
A bunny ranch. I never heard it called a chicken ranch. I thought a chicken ranch was for like legit chicken. But I mean, I don't know. But yes, not in Vegas though. I think people get confused. I know I used to get confused because I always thought that being a 304 was legal in Vegas because of the bunny ranches, but they're not in Vegas. They're in some like literally in the middle of the desert.
In a brothel, yeah.
There's a good documentary on the bunny ranch. They call it the Bunny Ranch Murders, but the murders didn't actually happen at the Bunny Ranch. They just had involvement with the Bunny Ranch. But there's a good documentary about that.
Yeah, they have that at the chicken
I'm not
ranch
worried
out in
about that. I
front.
want an escort. I didn't say shit about being a prostitute. That ain't what I'm trying to do.
I wouldn't want to be a prostitute.
No. If I was gonna be a prostitute, I better be the best paid prostitute.
The highest paying
So then why are you confusing it with these girls selling it for $40?
prostitute.
If that's not what you're doing.
Yeah. All of the above.
Pretty woman.
And if I was gonna sell my pussy, I guarantee you it ain't going for $40. How about that? And I ain't gonna lie, it'd be some bad bitches.
Girl, you give it up for free to do OF content. I mean, granted, you don't take it as sleeping with the woman or having sex with her because she's a woman, but you're still having sex with them for OF content and you don't even know what you're going to make off that.
But they may
Man,
not be like bad bitches, but they bad enough to where, bitch, you should think that you're worth more than $40 motherfucking dollars, bitch. Like, that's weird.
right, Glam?
Somebody done steered them bitches in the wrong way. But see, I'd be wrong if I go and tell them like,
I was just getting ready to say, it's killing Maybe. She wants to be their madam and just let them know, like, girl, you're doing it all wrong. $40, like, girl, you should not be doing nothing less than this for $40. Like, she just wants to be their madam.
hey, you don't have to, then they be like, oh, May's trying to pimp bitches.
Pimping and pimping.
Well, that's literally what it is. That part 2 vlogs, yeah.
Man. Crazy. Young, pretty
Yes,
women.
that's exactly
It's a
what
young,
it is.
pretty women game. It ain't. These young, pretty women
Yes,
is selling
Bree.
pussy for $20.
Sad.
So I promise you, the young, pretty ones are.
Girl, that's because you're in
The older, pretty.
you're obviously in the wrong market. You're in the wrong space for what you're trying to achieve. You're in the space with the people that are selling it for $40. Or that's all you're talking about. So clearly that's where you're running around at. You got to go to high-end places if you want high-end prices.
Pretty ones know what they coochie worth,
Oh God.
Mhm.
and they ain't giving it up for.
Girl, I thought you weren't selling your shit. Like, she just keeps going back to this selling your kitty cat, but yet she keeps saying she's not selling her kitty cat. Like, girl, which is it?
$20. In my opinion, if you can't make a couple hundred,
Right,
boot the
Terrible?
boo, then what is you doing?
You mean like 500?
I know somebody, I won't say no, but I know somebody who is a gay male, and he just racked in $900 today, sucking up everybody.
Yeah. The males will
Yeah,
make good money.
I ain't sucking up nothing.
Mm-mm.
See, there's other reasons why prostitution really, isn't the key for me, because there's certain things I'm not willing to do ever.
Oh my
It
God.
just feels degrading.
No shit.
Not
I
really.
feel like,
But I don't feel like it's
in a way.
degrading.
It's like, yeah, it's degrading.
I don't feel like prostitution is degrading. Somebody's paying you for your coochie. I think it's kind of like, you had to pay for pussy,
Yeah.
Oh my
But
God.
I don't feel like it's degrading at all, because you know what the hell you're doing. You're doing it to yourself.
Yeah, you have a point there. I see your
It's not
point.
like somebody making you do it.
Is she talking about SpongeBob? Y'all. Kathy says SpongeBob. That's how he gets his green. Oh, Jesus. Shout out to CP for that super chat. No, she's in the right space because that shit ain't even worth $5. Don't no man want to spend money to travel to the underworld. I don't know. Some of these men out here, I don't know. Shout out to you, CP. Oh shit. You know me, I'm always gonna put it in the nicest, most devil's advocate way possible. I'm gonna try to make it. I'm gonna try to clean it up real nice, make it real cutesy, real demure. But y'all just unwrap it and stomp on that shit. Shout out to you, CP.
If you decide to be a prostitute, it's something you decided within you. And some people don't care about sex, so to them it's just like, who gives a fuck? I'm getting some money.
It's just whatever.
Yeah, it's just a
That's
paycheck.
why.
You feel me? But
on your time. It's like your business.
No.
You
Right.
aren't working for nobody but yourself.
No, I don't think it was Bill. I don't think Bill is like into that. I don't think Bill is like whatever. He doesn't strike me as the type that would ever be doing. Now, SpongeBob, yes. Bill, no.
It's something you don't have to invest nothing but soap in.
Right,
Right.
Marissa.
All you gotta do
Like she just keeps talking about it, but yet that's not what she's doing. Like it
is
just
watch
doesn't
that
make
thing and
sense.
go
Still
right back.
couldn't do it. I still
Yep.
couldn't do it.
Get right back to work.
Oh my
Watch
goodness.
that coochie. Here we go. Next.
That's
You're right to
crazy.
work in a
Not washing your shit.
brothel, you do have to have a certain type of look. I know that for a fact at the Pahrump brothel out here.
Yeah, Kaylee, I'm sure it's like empowering in a way if it's just conversation. I feel like if you take it to that next level, though, I feel like it's definitely degrading because I feel like you're worth it just for conversation. Shit. If you could get it just for conversation, why sell your shit?
Well, that's that brothel.
I
But
can see that.
to be a prostitute,
I can see getting paid thousands of dollars and being like, shit, that motherfucker wanted to talk to me so bad he paid me thousands of bucks. Like I can see it being empowering on one side as well.
I've been seeing some things.
Yeah, I have two out here on the strip.
I done see some wobbly, bobbly, bobbly, boopity, boppity, boopity. But there's different people for different people. So
Mm-hmm.
everybody don't want a young, stick girl.
Mm-mm.
Right,
You know,
lovely?
everybody don't
Laura?
want that. Oh, oh no.
I hope so,
But like I
Lotta.
said, if I was gonna be a hooker,
I think Whitney not coming, we've not seen her on live. She's not been making posts. The fact that she allegedly is wanting to go through with the divorce again, but hasn't came live and hasn't been in her feelings. And then, she's not jumping, May called her. Usually she would have answered that phone even if she was dying, I feel like. Um, so yeah, I hope she has moved on. And for her own sake and for May's.
I wouldn't be one for $40.
No, thank you.
And I damn sure wouldn't be never walking.
She is upset about this $40. She is mad at y'all, at the young girls. Like, how dare you put the price at $40? She's pissed about this.
Nobody's blade either.
Wait,
I'm
what?
not pushing no curbs. I wouldn't be one for $40.
No, thank you.
And I damn sure wouldn't be never walking nobody's blade either. I'm not pushing no curbs.
Well, no shit.
I'm not doing it.
I don't think anybody here or anywhere would think that you were going to be walking the blade or what she call it, pushing the curbs. Like I never would have in my mind or even said it and said, yeah, maybe he's going to be walking up and down the street trying to get some guys, some tricks. Yeah, no. I think we all know that. I think we can all agree on that. She's not doing that.
I'm not walking no sidewalk late at night, freezing to fucking death, looking like who did it. Boy, I ain't doing that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'll go work at McDonald's before I do that.
Oh, maybe. Maybe like you think like Scorpio's in the background and just like she communicates with Whitney through the live because she used to do this, remember? Like she would talk about, in my opinion, and even Whitney admitted it. I don't know if May admitted it as well, but I know Whitney did that they talk through the live basically, or that she talks to her through the live. Um, so you think Scorpio is sitting there and maybe he's basically talking about all this, but knows he's listening, so he knows like what's good, what she will and won't ever do. I could see that. Shout out to Nicholas for that super chat. May is just mad she's not Sunshine. She talks so much shit about Sunshine though, for doing some of the, making some of the choices that she made, and maybe then turned around and made some of the same. In my opinion, they will just give her $40. That's why she keeps saying $40. Yeah, I mean, she's definitely upset about this $40.
Well, my ladies, I have to go back to work. They're needing my assistance.
Dang.
You guys have a good day. Good
You
night.
too.
Chat.
Good
Bye.
Good
night.
night.
Bye.
Right? Yeah, Laura, but I just don't see her. She wouldn't do that. She's not walking up and down no damn sidewalk.
Apparently, Kat thinks animals are lawn furniture. What?
Cause your dog outside.
Oh, he's a dog. He's allowed to be outside. May does plenty of degrading things. Absolutely, Cherry. And I'm going to degrade you. How about that, Cherry Berry, with your fake ass name? Who knows you? Nobody.
Oh, I
Who
thought
are
he
you?
was.
Nobody.
I thought we heard him in one of the lives. Maybe not. Maybe it was another day, but I thought we heard him in the background either on this one or the other. He might not be there.
Mhm.
No coffee
Not
with
everyone
Lauren.
wants skinny mini, but they do want conversation and someone that can use a knife and a fork and skills you're lacking. You don't know what the fuck I'm lacking, Colette. You know what's so funny is that there's so many degrading women on here that want to put the next bitch down and say what they feel the next motherfucker will or won't do, or what the next man don't want. And you really have no clue of what in the fuck you're talking about at all. Okay? Because I really can get on here and speak some real life shit, but nobody would believe it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I got proof, but it wouldn't matter. You feel me? Not Scorpio, you hear that man ain't standing on no corner. What are you talking? Who's Scorpio? Ms. Gibson. Who is
Oh,
Scorpio?
who's Scorpio? Now she's back to this shit.
Please tell me who Scorpio is.
Girl, you didn't even ask Bree who Scorpio was when y'all was talking, and it was Scorpio this, Scorpio that. Neither one of y'all was like, who's Scorpio? But now we're back to it.
You're a lacking of brain, self-respect, and 1,000 other things. Guess what, Marianne? I wouldn't give a flying fuck. How about that?
How about this? If that's not Scorpio, which again, I don't think that's his real name, never has been, whatever. But if you've had more than one man since Whitney, then you've had sex with more than one man. If the guy you're with now is not the same guy before, regardless of what the fuck you call him or his name is, if it's not the same one, you definitely talked about having sex with Scorpio and he was the greatest and he was this and he was that. And now you're saying that you've only had sex with one guy and that he's got long hair. So there has to be two. It's either one or the other. Not that it matters. I mean, it's her fucking life, but it's just like, come on. It's very obvious. Like, and that's not me saying it. It's what we've watched happen.
A man don't want
Right,
you.
Tequila?
He just using you, dummy. Oh, his name is Tavon. Tavion? Is that Tavion? Tavon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What'd she
Tavon.
say his name
Oh,
was? Sayer? It wasn't that what she called him? And then she was like, she goes, his name's Sayer. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. And then she was like, I've said his name a bunch. Like, girl, have you? Because when he was asleep, I could have swore you said whatever, Travion or whatever. But okay, now his name is Zaire, and you've said it a million times.
okay. Well, at least now we got a name for Scorpio. Scorpio's name is Tavon.
No, girl. We've had a couple names. Trayvon Johnson. That was from Whitney, though. But then Whitney said, what'd she say? Trayvon Johnson. And then when he was sleeping, it sounded like maybe I said Travion or something along those lines. It was a little different than what Whitney had said. And then she said his name was Sayer. She also said Scorpio wasn't a Scorpio, he was a Taurus. Then when somebody called her on the fact that this new man is a Taurus and so is Scorpio, she said, no, he wasn't. He was a Scorpio, dumbass, which I pulled the clips on that. But yeah, it's just funny how things
Too bad I'm not with
are.
Scorpio or Tavon.
Hey, where'd Tavon come from?
But hey, are you concerned about the soul
Exactly,
ties
Tequila.
that the encounters create? What are you talking about? What soul ties are being created? Ain't no soul ties being created with me.
Well, you slept with
Something you're done.
Scorpio.
Else.
You slept
So
with this
you
new guy.
went on May's Twitter X OF or whatever, saw her naked.
And
Okay.
I bet you if you wasn't around, your man would want to fuck. I guarantee it.
Like, I can't.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want about me, but baby, I got proof it's a lie. It's not real. Do you understand that there's a lineup of women that men can choose from? Do you know that on these escort sites
Oh,
or whatever
Lord.
sites they are, that there's a gang of women on?
If they want to pay for it, yeah. Just like I'm sure there is a line of men that women could pay for if they wanted to. Like, of course, that's an option, but not all men are going down that route.
On that bitch that they can choose from. They select which one they want. Do you know how it works or no? Or you bitches just run your mouth?
Oh, she does, Dawn?
Because I happen to know how it works. I was on an escorting site, sweetheart. Want. They don't have, they're not forced to pick a bitch. They pick which one they want. Men would rather jerk off than to be with you, May. Well, it is what it is. Get to jerking.
Don, how am I slow? I was just pointing out that Kels.
Oh, I definitely think there are men that would be with her, obviously. I think there are men for I think there's someone or people for everyone. I think everybody has different taste and shit. So I don't deny that shit. We know. I mean, I think we all, most women in here, we know how men are. There's
Don't
somebody for
like me,
everybody.
but got up, picked up her phone, went on Facebook, saw her naked, and then showed her man. But I'm slow.
But look at what kind of men like you. Oh, look at what kind of men like you. They won't be picking you. I know that's why I couldn't be
They
an escort
were.
because nobody picked me.
Well,
Nobody. I didn't get not one hit up ever in the world. Nobody hit me up. Not one. Sucks for me.
yes, Roberta.
I'm not trying to defend her. I'm saying if you don't like someone, why would you go on their Facebook? Period. Because he wanted to see who was Tony always talking about Mary.
You could have shown me not naked.
Yeah, you definitely
Shut
could
up.
have showed us a selfie. Out of
Anyway,
everything, you showed her naked.
he wanted to see the train wreck.
Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. 2 years into my psych studies, and it's clear May has. What is that?
I don't know. Look at.
Put-
I'm scared if I look it up, I'll leave. Look it up.
Let me look it up. Hold on. Spell it for me.
Okay, ready?
Hold on. Nope. Hold on. Nope. Go ahead.
PSE
Uh huh.
UDO
Uh
LOG
Pseudo.
huh.
IA
Uh huh.
FAN
Uh huh.
TAS
Uh huh.
TICA.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, class. Y'all ready for what this means? She said that I have this condition because she's studying to be a psychiatrist, so she's trying to diagnose me, which is against everything. But okay. A psychiatric condition characterized by frequent, elaborate, and often fantastical. I can't even say that word. Lying that lacks an obvious external motive of personal growth. Gain, my bad. What? Hold on.
Okay, let me read it. It is pathological lying is basically what it is. Pathological lying is what she's saying. It's a psychological condition characterized by long term, compulsive, and often elaborate lying that goes beyond situational needs. These stories are usually fantastical, presenting the liar as a hero or a victim, and are driven by internal desires rather than immediate external gain. Meaning, like when we say she just lies to lie, like what the fuck is she getting out of this? Most people lie because they have fear of something or shame or different reasons, but just to for this elaborate stuff, that's why people say that, I think. because she's not getting this immediate. Maybe attention would be the immediate gain, but it says the lies are often complex, dramatic, and detailed, sometimes believed by the teller. There's the big one. Sometimes believed by the teller, meaning she's told it so many times. And this goes for more than just her, but she's told it so many times that she believes it herself. Though they lack the absolute disconnection from reality seen in delusions. The motivations, the behavior often seeks to build self esteem, gain sympathy, or create an image of wealth, bravery, or fame. Management is difficult and typically involves cognitive behavioral therapy to address underlying issues alongside treatment for potential co occurring disorders like depression or anxiety. Assessment challenges. Because the lies can be self damaging rather than profitable, this behavior presents unique challenges in a forensic setting. It is sometimes linked to personality disorders or impulse control difficulties, which we've talked about those too. So I can definitely see. I mean, clearly, it's just past. It's just a fancy way of, it's pathological lying. We're dismissed, class. We're dismissed.
A psychiatric condition characterized by frequent, elaborate, and often, I don't know what that word is, lying. Let's see more. So it's like fantasy lying. False person fulfilled inner fantasy. Said that y'all said nobody wants me. I said that's true. I'm confused.
Oh my God, maybe they're not just talking about. They're not just. They just said that they've been in the class for however long, so they're not just going off today or what you've said today. They've been watching for a while.
Unlike.
Shout out to Hope for that super chat. Thanks everyone for praying for me. My anxiety is getting a lot better now. I love all of you guys so damn much. Anxiety attacks are no fun. They are not, Hope, and I'm glad that we could distract and bring you a little bit of peace. That's what it's all about here. Shout out to Nalia, member for 9 months. Hey, I hope I said that right. Got that one. Got that one. I'm just making sure I got everybody. Okay, got everybody. Oh, it don't show me the gifts, and like I thought it would show me the whole time, but it doesn't. That's weird. It just shows like the super chat.
Yeah, she's just saying you're lying for no reason.
Oh,
True.
what did I lie about though? Yeah, I can't read.
Right?
I couldn't read that word. Sure the fuck couldn't.
For 2 years. Okay, yeah. So she's clearly getting a full
Fantastical.
picture.
That's the word. Fantastical.
Hold on for a second.
Hell yeah, she will.
BNJ?
Nosy.
I don't give a flying fuck what my grandmother thinks about me. I really fucking don't. I really don't.
Damn.
You're always
Not grandma getting a freaking. Damn, grandma's always getting something. She's always catching the strays. Like, damn, grandma got thrown under the bus. Now she's catching strays. Like, poor grandma.
confused unless you're talking about sex. Yeah, because don't nothing else make sense but the fuck. How about that? Oops. Anyways.
Well,
yeah, I don't.
if that wasn't one of the truest statements she's ever said, I truly believe that in her mind, that's what makes sense.
I don't understand what I was lying about when I clearly said that y'all said whatever.
Can I
repeating what y'all
can
said.
I
Shout out to
can I say
Bridget
something?
for the happy poop.
It's usually like when I'm in the comments, like on maybe like
Right, madams?
on maybe life, like someone said.
That reminded me of when she looked up the definition for grooming and she had to read it twice because it was not at all what she thought. She thought grooming only meant like sexual to a underage person. She didn't realize like grooming can be a number of things. Not only that, it can be an adult as well. And that's exactly what it reminded me of, where she's like, what? Yeah, no.
Said, oh,
I think she thought that it was going to be like way off. Whoever that person was, she probably thought they were trolling her and it was going to be like not anywhere near. And then I think she started reading it like, damn, this shit makes sense.
Hey, you lied because you said you knew Whitney was lying when you said blah blah blah. I see a lot of things like that, like quoting that you said something like
Very
from
true.
a while ago that you're always lying. I
Yes,
always
madam.
see that, but I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Because I feel like they're probably making that shit up as
No, they're talking about what happened on Maybay Life because she was saying she did not know about Whitney lying about whatever the fuck until after the fact, which she never clarified what after the fact she meant. I guess after marriage, which was not true.
well.
That's what they're talking about.
I don't know. Every time I turn around, it's I lied about something. So
Yes.
let that be. Am I lying, or I just go along with what the fuck y'all say?
Oh my God, girl. That's not even what you said it. You said, no, I didn't know until after. That's you correcting, not going along with what people say. It's the opposite.
Y'all the ones who said I worked at an arcade
Oh my
with
God, girl.
security, not me. I never said that.
That's not what they're talking about. They're talking about Whitney. She even told you Whitney.
But I'm a liar. Y'all are liars. How about that? Liar, liar. Pants on fire.
Hey, 20.
Y'all said don't no man want me. I agreed.
Girl.
I said
Again, Mary said it was about Whitney. Nothing else, Whitney.
you're right. I couldn't be an escort because nobody wanted me. I said that. I said you were right.
Hey, Deborah.
So I'm confused. I didn't say no. Every man in the world wants me.
I'm so glad, Hope.
I said you better be surprised.
B and J,
Sandy.
I have depression and PTSD. So what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Don't take your psych meds. You're the one commenting on my grandmother.
Girl.
What does that have to do with the conversation?
That poor lady.
Not a damn thing.
Not a fucking thing. I'm not crazy because I get sad or I get episodes remembering the horrible shit that happened to me. So now what?
Right. Now what, Hope?
Thank you. Mary, you're ignoring my question. Let me see your question. Why you question that lady when May showed her ex-hubby?
You got proof?
Because y'all like to say shit out your ass. Mary, you don't have to read bullshit comments. No. Because people want to sit there and say the shit that I said that I apologize for, first of all. And what happened to you, Mary? What do you mean?
Damn.
We got quiet.
She muted.
Spell losing wrong, Melinda. To me, my childhood, a lot of stuff has happened to me.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and end this because my laptop died and my phone's about to die too.
Oop.
So yeah, we'll continue tomorrow. Stay tuned tomorrow for the days of my life, bitch.
Yeah. Hey, hey. Damn, I shouldn't have X'd that out. So there you have it. Gracious. Just a takeaway. She did not want to drag Whitney. Yeah, she wasn't trying to drag Whitney. It's wild. Sorry, I was just looking at something. Well, I'm going to end it here. Is Timmy still live? Let me check. Let me check. Yes, I told y'all that she'd still be live whenever I got done. Okay, so Tibby is still live. Hold on, let me drop it in the comments. At least it's showing that she's still live. So let me see. Let me go in. Yeah, she's still live. Okay. Damn, that sound. She got that buzzing sound. Pretty cool, huh? Sorry, commercial. Okay, so Tibby is still live. Okay, Margie. There we go. All right, so Tibby's still live. I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys had a great night. Well, that didn't work out Wednesday. I will see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m. for true crime. We've got a lot to talk about. And then after true crime will be malarkey. It'll follow up. So I hope to see you at both. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm going to run over to Tibby's. Tell her I sent your ass. When you go over there, tell her. Oh, let me think about it. Let me think. Tell her that I had to get off the live because Miss Peaches called. So I sent you guys over there. I know that's a lot to say, but like y'all can get it out. Just tell her I had to get off the live because Miss Peaches called, so I sent y'all over there to Tibby's. And I'll go in, I'll tell her. I'll send everybody over here. But yeah, tell her I sent you because I had to get on the phone with Miss Peaches. It rang, y'all could hear it. It said Miss Peaches calling. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. For those of you who follow the malarkey, bye.